Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Hello farmers and welcome back to Mercury Farms. It's kind of a nice morning. It's supposed to get cloudy as the day goes on. We are up to 46 grand because before I went to bed last night I've been selling some silage a little bit, so I made some cash from the BGA at midnight. And I should again tonight because I've been selling some this morning. I've been trying to sell, we got 120,000 liters left here. I got some left in the trailer, so we're selling that. And of course, rabbits and greenhouses will also earn you some cash for me on this map as well. But our corn is quote-unquote ready. It's in the last growth stage. So I think we're going to go ahead and chaff that up and stick it to the bunker. As for prices for things that we could be selling like canola and eggs, well, as far as I can tell, that's not happening today either. The egg price, the one that was like 1,700 yesterday, is now dropping. And well, the canola price is just, I don't know. Maybe I'm expecting too much to get at least $8.50 for it. But that's me. Anywho, no, I didn't want to disconnect that. Sorry. I wanted to do that and unfold it. There we go. Switch back to that. I think I got to put the pipe out. And we're going to turn it on. Now this does have, like I said, a capacity of 55,000. We will put it on a worker. I just want to get a headland done on both ends. Oh wow, this is going to take a while. Yeah, I'm so used to the modded one from Stevie, the Big X, that chaffs at 16 miles an hour. Yeah, this is rather on the slow side. But you know what? I want to use new equipment that I haven't used before. This is a mod. A nice little mod, I will say. I do like the colors of it, for sure. You know, what I could do is I could go to the mod folder and up the speed of this just a little bit. But probably not this episode. I think we'll deal with it on this episode. Because this can kind of maybe allow me to get other things done around here. Actually, it won't, because I got everything in use that I need to have in use. Unless I can grab the case Puma, I don't know if we have any fields that need to be weeded. I just slept through the night, and it's like first thing in the morning, like, we're doing chaff. There's nothing about it. It's like, yep, we're doing chaff. Yeah, so maybe I will exit out of the game and go into the mod folder and up the speed of this just a little bit. I mean, there's nothing wrong with doing it at real speed, but at 6 miles an hour, it's going to take a while for me to do this field here, for sure. And we're back. Probably say a little too loud in the microphone, but I don't care, because now we're harvesting at 12 miles an hour. Like I'm saying, I don't know how to actually, do mods like this, but I know how to edit mods pretty well. This is a little bit better. I can deal with it. I like it. I like it a lot. Let me get a headland done down here. And then we'll grab our T8 with our loading wagon, and yeah, we'll start helping this guy out a little bit. He's going to need a little bit of help. I didn't want to up the speed too fast because, like on Stevie's mod, the Big X chaff harvester, when it gets full, it kind of goes too fast beyond the point of where it actually might do some crop destruction. Can you help me out, sir? Thank you very much. We will grab our T8, which is right here. Someone actually brought it over and prepared it. Yeah, I may have to... Don't have enough room to turn around yet. But give me a moment. Oh wow, I don't think I can turn around in here. Nope, that's going to be too tight of a turn. I'll destroy my crops. Probably should have just came down. and enter the field down here. Well, you know what? Some crops are going to have to die. Alright, so how far beyond did he go when he filled up? Alright, so same thing. Yeah, same thing. We will fire the guy. I'm going to destroy some crops myself again. But I can deal with that. That's not a problem. The discharge, I would maybe like that to see that go a little bit faster, but it's not that bad. As long as I can catch it when it's emptying, that's or when it's still harvesting, it's not that bad. But I've been using the Big X for a while, so it's nice to, you know, use a different harvester, like the masher. And of course, you know, we can change colors on it, like we can with the Big X too, I do believe. Is this nice to use different things once in a while? Yeah, but that discharge may need to be just a little bit faster, but the harvest speed is good enough for me. Off you go, sir. Whoops. Yes, I still. You know what, I'm just gonna go up. I was gonna back up and try to turn around. Let me just go up the hill, and we'll turn around and head to the BGA, maybe. Actually, actually, let's help the harvester, because he's just going to turn around and head back down. So I'll empty him out on the way down, and then we'll go to the BGA. Sounds like a plan, doesn't it? I kind of need, I did check the map there for a second. I kind of need to get the Case Puma going, because all the fields that we seeded the day before obviously have weeds in them right now, so we need to take care of that when I can get to it, which will hopefully be soon. We'll get him off on a worker. You're not going to discharge or what? There you go, not close enough. So now that we got this job that we're doing, maybe it's not full enough. Maybe that's the problem. Or maybe his trigger point is just a little triggery. I don't know. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so now with this field going and we got chaff going, we got, so the next thing I think we need to buy will be a slurry spreader, digestate spreader, whatever, what have you. You do not want to empty into me, sir? Alright, how about if I pull up there and we stop you and we do it that way? And I would also like to get a vehicle for the BGA, like the wheel loader we have on the Pacific Northwest maybe, to compact said chaff that we are delivering. So, like we could be doing this, and I got the wheel loader constantly with the extra wheels on it, compacting the chaff as I bring it. You know, money, we are short on cash right now, because I bought land and a forage harvester and a header and all that, but oh, we got the cash sitting around, like I always say. It's there. Now I was trying to figure out in the future how I want to maybe sell the silage at the BGA. I could just have a whole bunch of belt systems. We're going to pile this as back as far as I can go with it, because I don't know when I'm going to sell this silage. We may just keep loading this silo up until it's time to check, you know, sell it, because the price at the BGA is not going to change. It's just always going to be right there. So I was also wondering how much chaff are we going to get out of here. I'm trying to remember now. I want to say we got like 600 liters of grass out of here. 600,000 that is. But I can't say for a fact. So that was almost 90,000 liters already. So this is why I definitely wanted a modded forage harvester, just because when I go to the BGA, he can continue on for a little bit. I'm actually liking the masher stuff, the harvester that we got and the forage harvester we got. I'm liking this mod already. Maybe because it's just different and the color is different. Oh, and before I forget, in case you guys didn't know, Alien Jim is in the process of creating and kind of has, you could probably find some YouTube videos on it already, but Alien Jim has been creating another map. Washoe, Nevada is where it's located. Conveniently enough next to Area 51. I've seen a couple of YouTube videos on it, and it's got like 17 fields on it. I would you kind of need to like desert maps a little bit because, well, it is Arizona, but it's just looking like a really good map. I don't know if it's actually out for public release or anything like that, but it's definitely a map. Anytime Alien Jim comes out with a map or anything, it's definitely worth a look because he creates good stuff for FS. When it was 17, I don't know if he went back as far as 15. I'm not sure. Yep, even the T8's going to struggle trying to keep up with you, so I'm just going to turn around and catch you on the downside. How about that? And I think what I need to do is, you know what, I think we'll just have to wait, because I don't think I can leave this guy alone for too long, but I really want to get that case Puma started on weeding some things while we're doing this. So maybe I'll try to sneak away here for a second. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get extreme amount of chaff out of here. I can't really remember if I had grass in that silo bunker already and then I added this field to it, or was it just from this field? I don't remember. You're not blocked by an object. Come on. Am I going to hit you when I go past you? A little bit, but you're fine. You're fine. Just trying to get used to the trigger point of this machine. It seems a little off to me, but that's fine. It's working just like it should. I just need to get used to it. Alright, so I'm going to dump this guy in here, and then I'm going to grab the case Puma and get him over by the livestock market field and get him weeding on that, because can't have our fields with weeds in them. Well, here I am over at the livestock market field. I just started weeding, and I was like, do I really need narrow tires? And just as I got maybe 10 feet into the field, like a snap of a finger, boom, went to second growth stage. So thankfully, I left the narrow tires on it. Which, you know, yeah, I would be ruining crop right now. But, yes, I got to get the first row done because someone's got a tree down here. And, oh, the forage harvester is getting full. That's fine. We know how to take care of that problem. But yeah, we definitely want to weed our field because these are sunflowers, and yeah, we're trying to get enough cash to buy a slurry spreader. There are a lot of choices of slurry spreaders now, and I was looking at them before I started recording. I was like, wow, I definitely want to use something different. Obviously the horse pack that came out a while ago, I was looking at those. So yeah, I don't know exactly where to go on that just yet. But we need roughly like 100 grand. Yeah, I know, 100 grand. So I'll have to see how this all goes. I mean, we already got 40-something thousand today, 47,000. I don't know if I'll be buying anything like that before we head out to the Pacific Northwest. So it might be next week, although I don't know how much digestate we actually have. Alright, sir, can you complete this for me while I'm gone? I gotta head back up to my T8. I mean, we'll definitely get enough money by midnight, because by the time we get to midnight, the property income from the rabbits and greenhouses, and plus selling all that silage, I should get more than enough to buy the slurry spreader. But like I said, I don't know how much slurry we actually have. And oh, the corn has actually, well, somewhat turned. So I'm not going to get a true reading of. I was going to try to do one harvest of this corn while it was in the final growth stage, and one while it was in the first growth stage. Or it's not growth stage, harvest stage, sorry. But now I guess we're not going to get to be able to do that. So yeah, we already got 180,000-ish liters at the BGA. And as you can see, we're going through this corn pretty darn quick. Yeah, so we're almost halfway through. So we're going to get somewhere around 400,000 liters of chaff off this field, it looks like. But I am liking the choice of the forage harvester we went for. I didn't go for the New Holland, so I used that New Holland forage harvester a lot in 17. And of course I've been using the Big X a lot as well. I mean, there are a lot of choices on mod hubs and all that. And I just saw this one and like, not many people use the mashers. I know, I call them mashers. I think a lot of people said, well, they're not really good machines in real life. That's why they don't like using them, but it's a simulated game, so that's what we're going for. You know, I like to, you know me, I like to try the different stuff once in a while, and of course, you know, pick different colors than what people normally would pick. For the most part. Yeah, so we're waiting for him. Let me go to this page here. There, that's looking good. Alright, that's already double fertilized. Yeah, so yeah, we're all doing good there. Yeah, so once we get this field done, we'll probably be bringing the T8 on down to the field down by the house, so I can pick up that straw. And then maybe we'll get a chance to seed it today as well. And then this field will have to remain this way for a while. Probably not till we get back next week. We'll have to then plow it and reseed it. And like I said, I probably am not going to compact this chaff just yet. I might compact some of it. What I mean is I won't cover it. I need more vehicles here. Yeah, here we are. Yeah, we got plenty of tractors. Ideally, right now, I would need a vehicle compacting this as I'm dropping it off. Bring it on back as far as we can. If only the screen just lit up with a great demand for canola. That does remind me though, we actually have another field of canola that we need to harvest as well. The one we just bought. Now I have thought about getting the silage or chaff leveler, but man, I hated that thing in 17. Hated it. You think I got it down pat, and then I tried using it again. It's like, nope, don't have it down pat. I got pretty good using coarse play. Well, I set up coarse play with it, and that worked really well with coarse play for the most part. It's kind of funny that the corn in the middle of the field is ready for harvest, but the corn on the outer edge of the field is not. Have no idea what that would be, but I think I seeded the outside of the field first and then put them on a worker. Can't say that I remember. Yep, all my traffic is still clumped together. I don't want to block my worker. Don't tell me that you're blocked, sir. This is actually working out nice. When we setting this field up to do this, I was like, not sure. Wasn't sure if I was going to like the setup and everything, but I mean, it's working out just perfect. I just got to drive just right across the street, dump it off, and this forage harvester is working out just perfect. I was glad I found one that had a capacity level in it, so I was like, good, I can drive across the street, dump this off, and this can continue on working. I just didn't want to just use the big X again, just because we use it on Ravenport a lot, obviously. This is where I struggle just a little bit to keep up with you, sir. I'll catch up with you on the downside. How about that? I'm not getting that much tire slippage in the front, but you think 435 horsepower would be enough. But this hill is kind of steep. And trying to haul up 60,000 liters might be a job for the T9 and 1,000 horsepower engine. That should have no problem. But it seems like finally on this farm here, it seems like the money, I mean, we've been kind of steady on the money for a while now, but now it seems like every day, we're rolling in some good cash. And now that we got this set up going, the BGA will definitely start bringing us in some good amount of money. I think I underestimated how much chaff we got out of here, because this is going to get us pretty close. And we might get pretty close to 500,000 to 600,000 liters. Yep, here comes the traffic jam. Time it just right, you can squeeze through. I can't waste time. I got to get back to my harvester. I don't want them filling up. Let me make sure I get it all the way to the back wall. So I think the rest of the silage over there we'll just keep for now instead of selling it. I kind of want to see how far I can fill this up with. Okay, so what does that actually bring us up to? Yeah, we're at 350. Back across the street. It's all working out perfectly. And I really wanted to get this done before I headed back to the Northwest, just because once I got to the Northwest, this would have been on my mind all beginning of next week. Like, I wanted to get to that chaff. I wanted to use the masher harvester to see how it worked. Okay, I know how it works, but I want to see how it performed, I guess, is what I should say. Another thing I might have to do when I come back is a lot of our vehicles are getting kind of low on the fuel. So it's either bring all my vehicles one by one to the workshop and fill them up with diesel. Or I can buy a tanker and then drive it around and fill it up that way. Or I could place the free fuel pump and put that down, but I'm hoping the gas is not free. Sorry, when I say gas, I mean diesel. Of course I have it. Yeah, so I hope when I place that down, it's not like free diesel. I don't want to do that. Don't get stuck on the hedge. Thank you. So obviously this field's going to need to be plowed. We know that already. Shouldn't need lime. I take that back. I guess it needs lime. Okay, well at least we get to do the trick of fertilizing it and then liming it and then seeding it and plowing it and all that fun stuff. So this field's going to need a lot of work. Luckily that I did leave the plow up here. Like I said, I might buy another plow. I might leave this plow up here and then buy another one for the lower fields. I guess I can call that lower fields. But for now, I'm probably just going to stick with the one because I definitely want the slurry spreader next before I purchase anything. And then probably, like I said, another tractor or get a wheel loader for the BGA to compact it. But if I get another tractor for the BGA, it's definitely going to be like double tires with wheel weights and all that. Need to finish up the last row by ourselves because it must be when I did the first row down the side I didn't go straight enough, and yeah, would have been probably perfect if I just set off on my worker to begin with. But definitely when I do a worker, I got to do a headland at the top and the bottom of the field just to help them out. So I might do that next time. Just do a headland and go down without doing the side of the edge of the field, or just try to do a better job next time. Maybe I could do that as well. I'm going to turn that off. Go ahead and fold that up. Yeah, I'm liking the machine. I like the paint job better than the original colors, though, I will say that. Although I think I've said it before in this channel, red is not really my best of colors. I can live without red being on my equipment, so... But I like having some red equipment around it, because, you know, I don't like to have all my equipment the same color. Alright, so we're going to go ahead across the way. Fold up the pipe. And actually, I think I'm just going to park this guy right down here, which would be a nice place for a shed. The sheds are going to have to be put on hold. I want more equipment first. This guy actually finished the whole field. How nice of you, sir. The trees didn't stop you. Alright, now what we're all wondering is how much chaff do we get off this field? That is the question. So obviously I gotta beat this traffic. Every day and a half, if I were to keep up on the field, we could be harvesting this much chaff, but it's not gonna happen. Too much to do. fits in there like a glove. Oh, let me turn on the HUD so we can see what the heck we're doing here. Yeah, so right around 500,000 liters, it looks like, is what we're going to get, or just shy of it. 483,253 is what we got. Not too bad. But like I said, I'm trying to remember how much grass. I think I got a lot of grass off that field. It seems like a low number for some reason to me. I don't know. I don't remember what episode that was that we cut the grass in there and put it in the bunker. I may have to try to find it, or if someone out there knows when we did that. Was the grass already in the silo when I was dumping it in there? I don't remember. And I probably should have stopped right at the vehicle shop. I just went right by it and could have gassed up. Fueled up. Sorry, I should say fueled up. The DEF fuel we're doing fine on. But if someone does mod a diesel / DEF fuel pump, that'll be going on this map and the Pacific Northwest. Although in the Pacific Northwest, I know I did say that I'll just buy the canisters and fuel it up that way. Throw them in the back of the pickup truck and do that. So we got canola right there that I probably need to harvest. Just because if there is a demand on canola, I want to make sure we have it all. But I do want to pick up the straw. I don't want the straw sitting in the field too long because it should rot over time, but if we had seasons, it probably would. Alright, time. I think we might even put the straw into storage. Or I could just go right to the barn with it, which is right over there-ish. We'll have to check our inventory here in a minute. Just checking the market for straw and how much we have in storage. So we got 150,000 liters in storage. And we got some barley fields planted again, so I'm not too worried about straw for now. So we're going to go sell it. The livestock market is actually better right now, price-wise. But since we went there last time, and this field's right over here, I mean, I probably am talking of making or not losing $900 or so on this load right here in profit. I'm trying to remember, because we're on the backside. Aha. It's always good to know what you're doing when you're on the backside. I'm just saying. Alright, so let's back into here. I mean, technically we're on the front side of the barn, but the back side of the barn tells you which one's which. So if I were to... Can I scroll enough and do this? And... No, I can't. Oh, wait. Yes, I can. I can scroll more. So grass, hay, straw. I have to try to remember that, kind of. Leave these doors open because I got just a little bit more. Of course, I couldn't fit the whole field into the trailer. I didn't think I was going to anyways when I started, but I kept going. I'm like, oh, I hope I can get all the straw in this load here because, yeah, just make one trip. But it's not going to hurt us. I mean, it's right here. Yeah, this traffic situation, I don't know. I tried, last episode, as you saw, I tried turning traffic off, then turn the traffic back on. I thought that might reset it. But, yeah, they're just all clumped together. So either I can try going out and standing in the road and like let two cars go, stand in the road, hold up traffic, then let two cars go, stand in the road, or then let one car, you know, you get what I'm saying there, but maybe spread them out a little bit. Or just wait and see what happens with the traffic. Who knows? Alright, so all the straw is picked up off this field and being sold. So yeah, we're up to over 50 grand because top of the hour came, and yeah, rabbits, greenhouses, you know the routine there as well. So we got that field right there with canola in it. I don't want to say it's that big of a deal because in harvesting it, if a great demand does come up, I mean, it's not going to take me long to harvest that field and stick it into a trailer and sell it along with the rest of what we have. Alright, let's back this guy up. And, yep, not watching what I was doing. So like I said, Alien Jim is working on that new map, Washoe, W-A-S-H-O-E, Nevada. I think that's how it's being not sold as, but shown off as. I don't know if that's just the name of the map or what. But I haven't had a good look at the map just yet. I just had a couple glances of it, and like always, Alien Jim thinks of everything. Just when you I mean, there's still things on this map that I don't know about because I'm not doing everything that I probably can on the map. So I don't know all the fine things. Like, I didn't know you could sell water on this map by going up to the greenhouses. But I learned that by watching Mr. Sealy P. He showed that off. I'm like, wait, I can sell water? Okay. It probably would help if I were to read about the map instead of just installing a map and playing on it. But, yeah. That's me. Alright, let's turn that off. We don't need the T8 for a while, I should say. And I think the last thing we are going to do is we're going to travel on down by the sheep and weed out that little field there. And probably call an episode because I have a flight to catch back to the Pacific Northwest. I know. Seems like I just got back here and then I got to head back to the Northwest. It's been, though, kind of nice. Well, I shouldn't say kind of. It's been really nice to work here for 3 days. And the good news is, it's either good news or bad news that no one has texted me or anything about the farm over there. So either everything is going very well, or it went really bad and they don't want to tell me. Alright, so we're going to go to the other end of the field here. Yeah, so this is what's going to happen. I mean, when I'm here, I think of the Pacific Northwest and what I need to get done. And when I get to the Pacific Northwest, I'm going to be thinking of things here that I need to get done. As in, harvest that field right over there, I got to cut down all those posts. And then, of course, take the stump grinder, do that thing, and then start merging these fields. I mean, I could actually, we got enough cash to buy that field right behind us as well. So we can start thinking about expanding the parking area. Meaning new silo, then sell the old one. And then, yes, put up a couple sheds for more parking. But now I also need a shed at the BGA for our beautiful forage harvester. And like I said, we need another tractor so when I'm doing the chaff, I can have... I'm just trying to think this through, what we could do is take the trailer that's on the back of the Volvo right now, that's a 60,000 liter capacity, and put chaff into that. That way I don't need the T8 to haul the loading wagon around, and the T8 could be compacting the chaff as we bring it in. Maybe I also need to fiddle with courseplay and see if I can get courseplay to work on compacting in the bunker like I did in 17. And man, it's been a while since I set up that system, so yeah, that's going to take me a while to remember how to do that. I may have to go search on YouTube, like, how do you do that again? Because I kind of forgot. I should also be checking to see if courseplay has any updates on it, because it's been a while since I checked on that as well. There's just enough time in the day for me to check up on all this stuff and then, do my real job, come home and record these videos and, edit videos. I need like 48 hours in a day, then I could probably do it. Yeah, so once I get this field weeded, it's going to be pretty much time to skedaddle, get out of here, catch my flight. I'm trying to rack up those frequent flyer mileage though. This field could use some fertilization as well, but it's just going to have to wait. It may start to get to the point where the fields that we own, I may not be able to always weed or get the second stage of fertilization on it. But with the digestate that we're going to start accumulating, the fertilization process should be easier because, like I said, we can spray the fertilization down or digestate down and then seed the field, and then I won't have to worry about this. I have to worry about getting to the weeds when I can. But I think I kind of know which sprayer I want to go with. So we'll have to wait until we get enough cash for that. Like I said, I need like about 100 grand to get what we need. You know, here I am. I got GPS on my tractors, and for the most part, I don't use it unless I really need to. That's what my eyeballs are for. But yeah, feels pretty good to get all that chaff into the bunker. And knowing that at some point, we're going to have a lot of silage to sell. And like I said, I don't know how I want to sell the silage just yet. Either I'm just going to do what we've been doing, which is use the belt to load up a trailer and then dump it into the BGA, or get more belts and just have it like automated to where the belt's feeding a belt enough to get to the sell point. But that can be kind of where did I do that? It must have been Rattlesnake Valley. I think I must have done it in. Yeah, you got to keep moving one belt back and then slide another belt in because those bunkers can get pretty deep. Alright, one more pass here, and then this field is pretty well set. So I'm probably going to park this guy right across the way. So I know when I get back, I got to weed that field. The big fields are the ones that we're going to try to keep track of, make sure they're weeded and fertilized. But I mean, we still got plenty more equipment to buy. Like I said, another tractor. Yeah, we're at that point. Another tractor, the slurry spreader, and probably a water tanker because the red tanker we got is supposed to be for digestate / slurry. So a water tanker, and of course, you know, like I said, we're going to probably get into beet harvesting, or I should say root crop harvesting, beet and potatoes. I just have to buy one harvester because I got that modded harvester that can take all root crops. I just have to buy the separate headers. I couldn't get for some reason I can get the harvester to accept all root crops, but I can't get the header to accept all root crops. So I have to buy two separate headers, but that's I can deal with buying another $60,000 header rather than another $450,000 harvester. Oh, look at that, right at noon. How about that? Okay, so the one thing I want to do before we head on out of here, because it would hurt my feelings a lot. Yeah, so the canola, that price is dropping. So the canola price is what we're looking at. Oh wow, look at that, 1,000. Yeah, we got that field. The tree field has soybeans in it. And they're ready for harvest. So the price that was 17, that's dropping. The price that was 12 is rising. So I'll have to see what this does for us next week because we got lots of eggs to sell. I didn't clean out the animals today yet either, so they're going to have to deal with it until we get back. So, yeah, look at that. Another day, we're going to get 4 more cows, so we're getting good there. The sheep are doing the sheep thing. The chickens are all maxed out. Actually, let's just head up there. How are the pallets doing? Yes, also the water add-on. I'm surprised we don't get charged for the water. Yeah, they're filling up the extra pallets that they have. I mean, we got all those pallets over there. And these pallets are just about full as well. Yeah, we got lots of eggs to sell. So when that price gets up really good, like in the 1800s, that's probably a good time to sell it. That's going to be a good amount of income. I'm sure the day that we sell the eggs, we'll be buying stuff. As for the cows, I mean, that's the manure. Whoa, someone didn't close the door. Ladies, they're doing fine on food and water, it looks like. And I think the greenhouses should be fine. I think we just did them like a day and a half ago. Nope, they're getting kind of low. So I'll have to make sure I take care of those when I get back as well. So hopefully when I come back, I can remember to do some of this stuff. But, yeah, I need to grab a bite to eat as I head to the airport. Head to the Pacific Northwest for 3 days. And then we'll have a lot to do here when we come back. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. And I'll catch you next time on Mercury Farms. But until then, have a good one.